Entering data into a Google spreadsheet is the same thing as entering data into a Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. You go to the cells and you can just type in whatever you like. Let's say I want to say 1, 2, 3. Something else you could do if I want to go up to like 20, but I don't feel like writing out 4, 5, 6, you can make a formula, which would be equal. You would click on the cell that you want to add 1 to. So in this case, I'd say 3. I'd say plus 1, and I'd hit enter. And if you look here, it is now 4, which is great. What I could then do is take this little square in the lower right hand corner, click on it, and drag it down. And what this does is it's a fill down function, meaning it will continue this pattern all the way down. Therefore, you don't have to write down 1 through 20. You could just do really 1 and then make your formula A1 plus 1, and that would equal 2, and then drag that formula down. It takes a little bit of practice, but once you have it, it's a piece of cake. If I want to make titles across the top, but I forgot to do it, I can click on the 1. I can go to Insert, Row Above, and I'll just say Number of People. And then maybe on the next one I want to say Test Score. So I'm going to make up some numbers here, and I'll just say 90, 80, 70, 55, 90, 100, 200, 35. Just making up numbers as I go. So it's like I have a survey and one person has a 90, 2 people have 80s, and so on. I can now say, what is the total score? So I'll say total score. And maybe I don't want to actually go through and figure all these out because that would take a while in terms of what is the total score. So one person getting 90 is a 90, right? But what I just did is I took equals this cell times this cell for the total amount, 90. But let's say I want to continue that all the way through. So what I do is click on this cell. I already have the formula. I would click on the box in the lower right hand corner and drag it down. And now I have all of my total scores. Now I could also make it so that these are all centered. I don't like the formatting. Maybe I want to make it so the top line is bold. So I click on that 1 over here, and the whole, this is called the row, will light up. I'll select the bold, and there we go. Maybe I want to put some borders in. So I highlight the whole, all the values that I want to have within the border. I can go up to my border, which is this one right here. And let's say I want to have it so that there's just an outside border. So I'll click on this one. And now I have an outer border. So I mean, there's lots of things you could do when you play with this. So hopefully that makes sense.